Is that the world leaders are talking about, especially at the European Union, is the potential maybe to cut Russia off from what's called SWIFT. And that's the worldwide secured system where money moves between nations. If that happens, we could see Russia retaliate, as we talked about earlier, by cutting off oil supplies to Europe. What is that going to mean? Well, oil prices have responded this morning. Brent crude, which is the global benchmark for oil, has jumped by to more than $100 a barrel. We haven't seen that since 2014.
Yeah.
What's that going to mean for prices?
We've already been seeing our prices skyrocket in the past week, so it's just going to get worse. Ground Force Will Tran live this morning with the details. Will?
Absolutely, Daria. I mean, the prices were already inching up before what happened with Ukraine and Russia. At this Millbrae gas station is $4.87. More than likely in the next hours or days ahead, we will see the prices jump. How much? Well, that's under speculation, but they believe it should be above $5 for us in California because Russia supplies about 10% of the world's oil production. A lot of it goes to Europe. Some of it goes to America. But if they're cut off from those supply levels, then they will be looking around. And supply was already scarce across the world, highlighting once again, we are a global economy, and that should drive up the prices in America. As far as President Biden, he said there should be some economic impact for all of us, but he hopes his sanctions will force Russia to withdraw, hoping that his sanctions and the world's sanctions against Russia will be more severe than what we will be feeling in the United States. Gas prices, obviously, the first line of everybody, because you have to go around. It will never diminish. It's a never-ending need. We got a chance to talk to a gas expert. Here's what his prediction is for the days ahead.
But prices in the Bay Area also up by about 13 cents a gallon in the last month. The price increases are going to start picking up steam. Adding in the situation with Russia, it's a recipe that gas prices in the Bay Area could get deep into the $5 gallon territory by Memorial Day.
Okay, so take a look at your screen. These are the prices that you're waking up this morning. More than likely, these will seem like bargain prices in the hours and days ahead. But in San Francisco, according to AAA, the average is $4.93. In San Jose, you're looking at $4.84. In San Rafael, $4.91. And in Oakland, $4.83. The United States, we get about 3% of our oil supply from Russia. But again, it's not necessarily us. If the other countries, James and Daria, if they start scrambling, and Germany gets a lot of their oil from Russia, when they start scrambling, they dip into everybody else's supply, and therefore that is why we will feel it. And keep in mind, it's not just pain at the pump as far as your gas your car is concerned. When the truckers, when they start paying more as well, that means it costs more to ship that food supply to, say, Costco, and then those prices will go up as well. So we are in this. This highlights once again that we are all connected globally. Back to you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot, Will. And moving forward, we're going to talk more this morning about all of the workers that tech companies have in Ukraine, right? From the Bay Area to Ukraine, there's direct ties.
All right. Thank you, Will. Still ahead, the San Francisco School Board is holding a meeting today to decide if they're going to be laying off